All members were notified regarding this meeting, regarding the bylaws of the association and of the organization 30 days ahead of time. I accepted the responsibility on July 15th to serve as the presiding officer until the next annual meeting. And good gracious, the annual meeting's here and I'm glad. It's been a busy 3 months. A lot has gone on. A lot of decisions have been made. The complaint was made to the Ohio Attorney General by 2 people. One person named, another person hid behind the word anonymous. I don't want to say. But it created a problem. It created a big problem because we had to spend lots and lots of time, spend a lot of money because we had to get all of the records, paid a lot of money to get copies made and do all the necessary work. But after several weeks, and by the way, there was a lot of things we couldn't find. The 3 years that they were investigating are the ones that was not from now on, it was people who were already there. I met the investigator who has been on this investigation for several weeks. I met him at 10 after 5 today in front of the Highland House, and he gave me a letter. And it says this: Dear principal person, trustees, and members of the board, under statutory and common law, trustees and directors of charitable organizations have certain fiduciary obligations. The legal duties you have are separated into 4 categories: the duty of care, the duty of loyalty, the duty to maintain accounts, and the duty of compliance. After reviewing your organization, the office believes you may have violated your fiduciary duties. Although our office will not be taking any action against your organization, it's important to keep in mind that board members can be held individually liable for breaches of fiduciary standards and breaches that may also result in fines. That's what we've been hearing. There were problems. Not only were there problems in not following the bylaws, but there were fiduciary problems within the organization. I was glad to get that report. Are you glad?
I was kind of floored with where they thought that there were inconsistencies and stuff before, as far as for credit card charges and stuff, because I've always had receipts for everything. And in my professional business, if there was something I thought that would need questioned, I wouldn't hesitate to question it. The checking account between everything at the Historical Society does have $5,552.64 in it. And the Merrill Lynch investment account had $224,529.40. So you guys are definitely not broke. Well, the Scott House is, you have had a loss in the Scott House of $9,400 and $7,500 on the Historical Society. Now on the Scott House, you do have, $2,800 of that is actual insurance on the building and liability. You've had repairs and maintenance of $3,882 and utilities of $3,630. So it has had expenses of $11,000, but you've only brought in $1,700 worth of income on the Scott House.
So the majority of the negative balance is due to the Scott House.
Yes.
It's been reported about they always lose money or a negative balance. That's not true. That's not true at all. There has been in the last few years, but it's not true as far as historically figures is concerned.
A committee of 6 spent over 40 hours over 2 months to write this new document. These were to be presented to the board for them to make changes, after which then they would have been brought to this society here tonight. And that is according to the old 1992 bylaws. But without seeing the document that almost 40 some hours had been worked on, when we presented these to the board, 2 of the board members immediately got up and walked out, and thereby not leaving a quorum on which to follow through. Much more effective to simply replace the old bylaws rather than try to amend them. The Highland County Historical Society belongs to all members of the society. You are the Historical Society if you are a member. The Highland County Historical Society does not belong to the Board of Trustees. The old board was an illegal body, probably as far back as 2011, when a quorum of legally elected board would not have existed.
I move we immediately suspend and terminate the current Highland County Historical Society 1992 and all previous versions of bylaws and all their related amendments.
All right. A 2/3 vote is required. It is not debatable. It'll be taken. All those that would be in favor of the motion to suspend and terminate the old bylaws would raise their hand. All those opposed? The motion carried.
New bylaws written by the committee that was established by you be adopted by the membership at this time.
Then all those in favor again, raise your hand. All those opposed? Motion carried. And all that be in favor of Mike McCarty serving as president of the association, again, raise your hand. Those who would be opposed? There are no opposed, then Mike McCarty is the president. Regarding vice president, I have the privilege to nominate a vice president, and I name Arlene Huffman. Arlene, would you stand? Are you a member of the society?
Yes, I am.
I shall declare Arlene to be elected by show of hands.
The nominating committee respectfully recommends the following trustee nominees. And would they stand as they're called? For one-year terms, Kay Ayers, Dr. Larry Dukes, Carol Reed, John Kellis. For 2-year terms, Michael Shanahan. Right here, hi Mike. Michelle Stratton. Hi Michelle. Pam Nickel. Pam here? Reluctantly standing. For 3-year terms, Rose Ryan, Jean Wallace, Lana Daniels, and Avery Applegate. The committee would like to also thank the nominees for allowing their names to be proposed for election here tonight. This is our slate.
All those that would be in favor, again, your hand. All those that would be opposed? We call out a unanimous vote. Any other business? Any other business that should be presented or wants to be presented at this time, this would be the opportunity to do it.
Would like us all to thank Bob and Jean and those who have worked through the summer for what they have done.